Welcome to another episode of The Art of the Craft. I'm Max Joseph. I'm actually here with a special guest. This is my father, Michael Joseph. Dad, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
What are we doing today?
Today we're going to make a Mediterranean Antipasto.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Let's get cooking. Why don't you give us a little bit about the background of this dish, maybe our history as well?
Okay, well, we're Lebanese. My family came from Lebanon. My grandparents migrated to the United States in the 1900s, and my mom and dad were born here, and we were born here, and we had you here.
I was born here as well.
So we're all part of this tradition of Mediterranean food, and Max grew up with that. One of our favorite dishes is to make a giant antipasto, and that's what we're going to do today.
Yeah, it was always a showstopper, and we would bring it to the parties, and everybody would ooh and ah over it. It's really not as difficult as people think, right?
But basically, it's layering a lot of food on top of each other that looks beautiful and is super appetizing, and people love it because they can pick and choose what they want to eat.
Love it.
Good.
Okay. Well, let's take us through this. Tell us what we've got, each of the different things, and then how we're going to put it together.
Bottom line is we have some lettuces, we have tomatoes, we have mission figs, we have some beautiful endive, artichoke hearts, roasted red peppers, pepperoncini peppers, and also lemons. And then we have a smorgasbord of baked ham and salami and cheese. Starting, we just really take off with layering the lettuce.
It's just beautiful, and it could be any lettuce.
Any lettuce.
This isn't necessarily part of the dish, right?
This is making up your idea of what you want your guests to have, what's freshest at the market.
Okay.
And this looks great today.
Well, here, I'll get on this side, and you take us through the next.
Okay, next step is we take some beautiful endive, which is going to give us some bitter taste. It's not super bitter, but it's a difference from the lovely lettuces.
Again, no science to this, right? It's just it's wherever you place them.
One of the beautiful things about this dish is there's no measurements.
No, that's right. So you don't need any teaspoons, tablespoons. You kind of go with.
People say, well, how much did you use? It's whatever you want and whatever's freshest.
My situ, your mother, would always say a pinch of that or a dash of that. I said, well, what is that? But in this case, this is really what it is. It's whatever you've got on hand.
After we do this, I like to take roasted red peppers.
Yeah.
And again, we're going to layer them. And it's just giving it color, a different flavor. Max, you go ahead and help me with that.
And for those at home, roasting red peppers is quite literally taking a bell pepper and throwing it in the fire and then just peeling it. But you can get it from the store.
No, these are store-bought, and they've been packed in beautiful, lovely olive oil. I think buying them and slicing them is the way to go. Okay, once you've got your red peppers on, we take some tomatoes, and these have been cut and quartered. Again, we're going to just take them and set them around and build our palette. This is a beautiful, actually, if you think about it, this is becoming a picture.
Yes.
It's like you eat with your eyes. This is this is really eating with your eyes.
And now, what if I don't have vine tomatoes? Can I use cherry tomatoes?
Any tomato you want. You can use, or any kind of tomato. I like just a super vine ripe tomato.
Whatever the farmer's market's got, you throw
on there. And then we take our meats, and then what we've got here is some honey baked ham. We're going to layer the ham around.
Take some of these salamis and help you.
And we have Genoa salami, and we also have provolone cheese. We're going to put these cheeses on.
Now, what if you wanted like a salty sardine, or
you could do sardines, you can do anchovies. It's really what you want and what you think is the freshest and what you're trying to accomplish. With Mediterranean, really any fresh produce, any fresh of these meats that you think looks the best, go with it.
Like you always told me, the love is in the food, right?
The love is in the food, right. We also then take, these are pepperoncini peppers, drop them in.
And they're not spicy. These are more like a salty
vinegary
pickle. Yeah,
it's like a pickle. You're right.
So we're basically cutting a lot of those savory flavors with some acid.
That's right. And then we'll take some beautiful artichoke hearts. These are quartered and marinated. I didn't do it. You buy them in a jar at the store. And basically we're building this palette, going around and building this beautiful feast for your eyes.
It is.
Right. Then we're going to take...
You got some olives over there?
I got some olives, and what we do with the olives, we basically take them and just cascade them over.
Yeah. No right or wrong way.
There's no right or wrong. And as you can see, this thing is looking super lovely. We have some lemon wedges, which give it a little zest. And we're going to take these and...
Okay, so we're not squeezing them on, we're just adding them so people can take them.
People will take them, and again, this is probably a platter enough for 6 people. If you could really, for 4, it would be a meal.
Right.
You know, with some great bread.
And I guess what's nice about this is people can pick what they want. So if you don't like olive, or you don't like it, just pick around it.
Right, and then we're going to take something that people don't expect. So with this, I'm using some beautiful mission figs that we found this morning from California. And these figs basically give a little sweetness to this antipasta.
Yeah, so he would also do it with apricots or plums or something
to
change up.
Right. And people love it because they say, oh God, I haven't had a fig in a long time. And then we're going to take olive oil. We take some extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
And then we're just going to layer this olive oil around the platter. You can see the picture that's all becoming. And then cascade some
just kosher salt.
Kosher salt on top, and you can take a look.
There you go.
And I think we also prepared, and Max had done this, some, you can tell them these are these grilled breads.
Yeah, they get this nice char on them. It's you don't have to have them, but it's a nice way to kind of soak up some of the olive oil and lemon.
Right, and that would have been another layer here, and you could basically, or you could serve whatever, French bread, whatever pita bread, but I like this grilled bread. It really is good. In closing, in Arabic we would say to your health.
Okay, so let's understand. So an Arabic lesson.
An Arabic lesson is at the beginning of the meal, when people begin eating, there's always a small prayer, but they always say at the end, Sakhtan.
Sakhtan. What does that mean?
Sakhtan means to your health twice.
To your health twice.
So basically, to everybody watching and to you, Sakhtan.
Catch you next time.